Hola y bienvenidos a un nuevo video de Fire Emblem Three Houses, Camino o Casa, Golden Deer. Todavía no me dan a elegir ninguna casa, pero, spoiler alert, esa es la casa que voy a elegir. Terminamos el video pasado salvando a esos tres chicos que, también spoiler alert, no realmente es un juego de hace ya un par de años. Son los líderes de cada casa de la escuela del monasterio de Garreg Mach, si no mal recuerdo. Academia Garreg Mach, algo así. El monasterio se llama así, la academia no recuerdo si tiene un nombre en específico. Pero llegó este sujeto que parece que era el guardia del grupo en el que se encontraban. Y de aquí vamos a ver qué sigue.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Ahí voy pues, tranquilo.
I
Tranquila.
appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
No sabía que fue capitán.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg.
Officers Academy.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Ooh,
Oh,
burn.
joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any
Eso sí
case,
es un
without
burn.
digression, I must speak with you. if
De
you
mis
spare
favoritos,
me.
por cierto.
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
The Leicester Alliance.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
chica refinada. Ah, no leí qué otra cosa estaba diciendo. Él se ve bastante sincero, pero siento una oscuridad debajo de su sinceridad. Su sonrisa es encantadora, pero esa sonrisa no llega hasta sus ojos.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Holy shit, eso fue rápido. Ni siquiera alcancé a ver. 420! Oh,
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
noise.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Creativa. Eso es lo más importante. Anime.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
There's a huge bitch.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
La turbomami que es Manuela.
Ray is here.
Y hablando de turbomami. Yeah, boy.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Yeah, buddy.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Red.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes.
No, él es mi chalán.
Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Mi nombre es Randall. Pero tú puedes decirme papi.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Sí, sí, hombre, yo quiero ver a... yo quiero ver a las demás waifus.
Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
¿Tengo que trabajar aquí?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Oh, lo voy a ver muy de cerca.
Making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Songstress.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect
Lo dijo.
you've been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Black Eagle. Yo
Their
que dije
host
Red
this
Eagle.
year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes
Y te
naturally
aguantas.
to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly
Ooh,
concerned about
Shamir.
regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Ok. Ahora sí, a lo que te truje. Por cierto, en cada gameplay me caso con una mujer diferente, porque hay demasiadas para escoger. Em, en cada uno he decidido casarme con una persona que sea afín a la casa en la que estoy. En la ruta de la iglesia, la primera fue Flame. Para Black Eagles fue Edelgard. Para Blue Lions, me fui por Manuela. Realmente no es parte de la casa, pero pues ya era hora de una MILF. Y la de esta vez va a ser una sorpresa. No recordaba que Leoni fuera de Golden Deer. Petra. Wow, wow, wow. Hips for days.
Of course.
No. There you go.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
No me digas qué
That
hacer.
is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Ok, nada más por ir a hablar con los 3 líderes de las casas. Me van a pagar con un Vulnerary, una Iron Sword y 500 dineros.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Me digas qué hacer, Sereth. La verdad no me agradas mucho. Yes, minimap. Oh, Jesús. Sí, el salón de recepción. Si no mal recuerdo aquí... No, esto no. Apenas iba a decir, creo que aquí es el comedor, pero hay literalmente un edificio que nada más es para ser comedor. The fuck? Oh. Iba a decir, ¿por qué no puedo caminar por aquí? Okay.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
La verdad, no. Pero...
Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
¿Quién más tenemos por aquí? Bernie.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Ok, no voy a hacer esto con todas las waifus porque me voy a tardar aquí mucho tiempo.
So, you've accepted... I am the... I wonder... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Ok, ese fue el primer líder.
Greetings. You must be the new professor. What a pleasure.
Nothing to report.
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Un clásico. Ok. Lamentablemente sí, este video no va a tener mucha acción. Pero... es importante.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Hay mucho que quiero saber acerca de un par de ellas.
What do you think? Yeah.
Okay? Right.
Pero por lo pronto nada más vamos a hablar con los líderes.
You came to our aid, yet I hadn't. I am of delight. In any case, I hear you're investigating.
I appreciate your effort.
Quest complete. Ah, perdón por spamear el botón. Bueno, vamos con Rhea.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Y te aguantas, pendejo.
The blue lions and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
¿Qué casa voy a elegir? Muchos son de la nobleza y la mayoría utilizan magia. La mayoría no realmente, solamente 3 de 8. Estos siendo Hubert. Ya se me olvidaron los nombres, válgame la chingada. Pero many are skilled archers. Bueno, nada más Claude, la verdad. Leone también. Y pues realmente todos podrían utilizar arcos, pero no vamos para allá.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Simón.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
¿Y si no quiero qué?
Promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Yo espero que no me estés molestando tanto.
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Flame me recuerda tanto a alguien que conocía.
More importantly,
Conozco, hace mucho que no la veo, pero
This is our newest professor.
es la razón principal por la cual me quise casar con ella en el primer playthrough que hice.
very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Me la van a pelar todos, güey. Entre todo el chingo de gente les van a faltar manos para pelármela.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
No me importa.
Well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seros and a peerless mercenary.
Estás exagerando un poco.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect. Well, After working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
Eso me suena a trauma.
Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here, those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Hierro. Durabilidad de las armas. Uy. ¿Unas carreras o qué? Uy. Te doy chance de que agarres, de que te acerques un poquito más. Gané. Fácil. Ya, mi pago mensual es de 1000 dineros.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
¿Y tú crees que yo tengo una cresta?
I suspect as much, yes, but we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Sí, hombre, tú llégale.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've
Es tu
never
jefa.
seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
¿Estás bien? Voy a asumir que no. Tenemos un lunático en potencia. Más renown por New Game Plus.
Professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Sí, el calendario del monasterio tiene diferentes eventos cada día. Nunca utilizo los seminarios porque son una pérdida de tiempo. Solo utilizo explorar y pelear. Sí, los seminarios son una enorme pérdida de tiempo y es desperdiciar el día, honestamente. Hablando de honestidad, no recuerdo qué suelo hacer los fines de semana, los domingos, que es cuando tengo los días libres, o cuando decido más bien qué hacer. Si no mal recuerdo, creo que elijo explorar el primer domingo, luego pelea los otros dos y el último vuelvo a explorar. No recuerdo honestamente, voy a ver cómo me va. Pero por mientras voy a explorar fuera de video y en cuanto comience la próxima pelea de historia, comenzaré a grabar. Porque también tengo que recordar cómo se mueve todo eso del el renombre. Tengo que empezar a gastar ese renombre para que los alumnos empiecen a querer unirse a mi omnicasa. Y sí, pero todo eso lo veré en un rato. Mientras, yo soy Random Mexican Gamer. Espero que les haya gustado el video. Es poco probable porque es pura historia realmente, pero yo los veo en el próximo.